So welcome ladies and gentlemen, we're back today with another Q&A video. Is it 6 or 7? I can't even remember now. But anyway, obviously E3 has come and gone. We got no gameplay shown of PES 2017, unfortunately. We did get some FIFA 17 gameplay that I put up. You know, sort of a mixed bag of reactions there. Until you've played the game yourself, how are you going to know how it feels and looks and everything else? So, you know, you take it with a grain of salt, and then eventually, you know, we will get some playing time with these games when they come out. Demos will probably be out, I'm going to say, August time for PES 2017 and early September for FIFA 17. Anyway, here we go. We're going to dive straight into them. Of course, leave your questions for next week's video in the comments below. Hopefully the audio is okay. I mean, I'm doing this headset crap because this webcam isn't the greatest, but you guys can still see me. So that works nicely. I do apologise for the scruffiness. I haven't shaved. I really couldn't be bothered. Anyway, the first one from Kakarot, a famous legendary subscriber to many channels. He says, which FIFA game is your favourite of all time? I mean, I don't really have one of all time. I've never really sat down and played FIFA religiously all year. Apart from when I started my channel, of course. But I think FIFA, was it FIFA 2008 or FIFA 08, the new one that came out after the PS2 onto the PS3. That was the one that made me start playing FIFA again. I didn't touch FIFA from 2001 to 2007. I thought the PS2 versions were horrendous, and obviously everyone loved playing PES at that time. Things have changed now, and FIFA's grown a lot more. But yeah, FIFA 08 was the game that I played a lot, and was definitely up there with one of my favourites. Let me know what you guys love the most. Next up from Hollow Gaming says, do you feel sorry for Borussia Dortmund as they're basically a feeding club to Bayern Munich? You've got to feel a little bit sorry for them. I mean, at the end of the day, Bayern Munich are a powerhouse, dominant club, lots of money, lots of quality, best team in the league, and they will buy players for fun. I mean, there's a lot of players that have gone from Borussia Dortmund to Bayern Munich. Lewandowski's gone there, Mario Götze. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the likes of Marco Reus, you know, was taken. Hummels, isn't Hummels going there as well now? I mean, yeah, it does suck for them, but what can you do? This is football. It's the way it works. The smaller clubs cannot compete with the larger ones. Just like the real world, any small business cannot compete with the large chains. So at the end of the day, they're always going to get beaten. But yeah, you know, you got to feel sorry for them. Someone, he says, do you think FIFA 17 will have massive improvements in terms of gameplay and will be much better than PES 2017? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Will it be better? No, I don't think it will be better because I like PES's gameplay. The gameplay I like more than FIFA's. I don't think FIFA could do anything extravagant that would change that fact for me. You know, I've always loved PES gameplay. Yeah, it was crap back in like 14 and, you know, for a while 15 it was getting a little bit better. But still the fundamentals of the game never really changed. It was just the gameplay needed tweaks and enhancements, and I just don't like the way FIFA plays sometimes. Now, with this new engine, with the Frostbite, how different is it going to be? Is the gameplay really going to be that different? From the video I put out and I've seen, not a whole lot of difference there. But I have to actually physically play the game myself to be able to see the changes. Any video you can watch and say, and scrutinize and say, yeah, there's not too many changes. But you have to actually sit down with it and play it to give your thoughts, opinions, and enjoy the game for what it is. So I think it's going to be different. Yes, it's going to feel different. It is going to feel like a new engine, no doubt. It doesn't look like that from the videos, but it will when you play it. It's just, has the gameplay changed to the point where I'm going to enjoy it more than PES? I don't think so. I don't think so. From what I've heard, PES 2017 is shaping up nicely gameplay-wise. A lot of the problems from 16's gone. And, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting my hands on both of them. So, you know, I'm giving you guys my thoughts about it. Okay, WWE Storylines 2. He says, do you know anything about the modes? Are we talking about PES modes here, game modes? I don't. I really don't. I don't think there's going to be any new modes this year. And even if Konami told me some information, I can't really tell you guys. They haven't, just to let you guys know. I don't work with Konami. I mean, we have a bit of communication with, you know, a couple of PES Universe members, but yeah, we have no information about modes. I very much doubt there's going to be any added ones. You know, FIFA 17 are doing this whole journey mode. to give it a little bit more life. I mean, that mode is a one-time playthrough. That is it. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of replayability there. You are the same guy. You are playing playing in the Premier League. Yeah, sure, you can move clubs and you can do this, that, and the other. But I think, you know, it's very much going to be like sort of Fight Night Champion, as I said before in that video. It's going to be a storage of a mode, as we know. You play it one time through, and you're done. You move on to a career mode or become a pro and all that. So, yeah, it's a nice addition. We'll see what it's like, but I don't think it's going to be something that we're going to sit down and play on and on and on. Ali Kazima says, hey bro, obviously watches a lot of my videos. I have a question for you. Isn't it insane how many FIFA fanboys just attack the teaser of PES 17? This action is inhumane and shows how many brainwashed kids are playing FIFA 17 and are swearing against people that are innocent. It's life, unfortunately. It's online. Everyone's behind a computer typing away. You can say what you want without any repercussions. That's the way it is, unfortunately. Ali, it's not going to change, mate. I get people coming into my comments bashing me every now and then. Although the majority don't, I have to say most of my comments are pretty... I like my fan base because you guys keep it constructive and you keep it sort of a bit of banter between each other. You know, there's no just swearing at each other and cussing at each other. You guys get on with it. That's what I like. But there are people out there. Of course, if you're a FIFA lover and a fanboy and absolutely love FIFA, you are going to dislike every PES video, and vice versa. If you love PES, you're going to dislike every FIFA video. And there are some people out there, like myself, that enjoy both for what they are. I don't dislike videos, never have done, never will, don't see the point. But people do, and a teaser comes out, people like it, they don't. I mean, honestly, the PES 17 trailer they put out was pretty poor. It showed absolutely nothing. For me, put a trailer out that's going to show something. A new game mode, better graphics. I don't know, something. But the music wasn't great. It wasn't done very well. They should have got someone like Whedon's to create the trailer for them. I mean, he's a member of PES Universe now as well. And get someone like him. He guy's phenomenal at doing that. But yeah, it was a little bit disappointing. But the world is the world, and no one's going to change. We all sit behind our computers, and we say what we want. And there we have it. Football Swag Productions says, where do you think Zlatan is going? I mean, from what I've heard, he's heading to Manchester United. So, you know, if he goes there, brilliant. I mean, he hasn't really done a whole lot in the Euros, but then again, Ronaldo's been struggling. It's a big competition, and players, I guess, get a little bit, you know, overwhelmed with it all. But I think Zlatan's probably going to go to United. And if he does, hey, we'll see how he does. Glenn Sider says, well, he said happy birthday, obviously from last week, thank you. What do you think of the new FIFA 17 info, especially story mode, and the new free kick, corners and penalty mechanics? Well, I already gave you my thoughts on the story mode thing. But having a look at the free kicks and the corners and the penalties, number one, I don't know why they changed the penalties. It was stupid. Leave it how it was. You know, that little bar, I mean, I guess they thought, oh, it's too easy with this little bar that goes across. I thought it worked fine. Just change the animations and make it so that you can score in more different ways, maybe. But don't make it that now there is no, like, you literally don't know where you're aiming. You know, you can do this weird running up thing, and I don't know. I've got to honestly sit down and try it myself to see how good this thing is. The corners, the free kicks, yeah, they're changing. I mean, I've always thought FIFA's free kicks are ridiculously easy. So easy. And then PES's free kicks are okay, but they still need something more than that silly little arc thing. I know you can turn it off, but who's going to turn it off online? No one. So, yeah, I think FIFA had to change the free kicks. They were too easy. Just make them harder. And then the whole corner now they've added with this little ball that you can move around. I mean, look, companies get bored. They've got to try something else. They've got to try and innovate and reinvent stuff. Otherwise, they can't say they've added anything. And that's what it's all about. It's all about adding little features, even if it is basically the same features they had, just a little bit more advanced. So, we'll see them in action, and we'll give them a bash. Miles Pardo says, do you watch motorsport? If so, which racing series? Not really. I mean, I used to watch a little bit of F1. My dad actually loves Formula 1, you know, with Jenson Button and Hamilton and all those Formula 1 guys. In fact, my brother-in-law loves it as well. But I've never been a huge fan of Formula 1. I don't mind the games. I used to buy them as well, the Formula 1 racing games. But, yeah, I don't really watch a whole lot of motorsport, so there we go. This is an interesting question from Orestes Papadopoulos. What a name that is. Hey TTB, would you prefer meeting Ronaldo and playing football with him, or being the main commentator for PES 2017, as well as the cover star. I mean, I'd love to meet Ronaldo. Playing with him would be quite interesting. But if I'm looking about a long goal, long-term thing, I'd probably say that the commentator, just because if I did all right the first year, they might want to bring me back for a second year, and who knows where you can lead to. So I'd probably take the second option, although, yeah, I'd love to meet Ronaldo. Ronaldo's actually a genuinely nice guy. The guy doesn't mind, you know, signing autographs and having photos, donating to charity. I mean, he's a great guy, you know, so... yeah, I'd love to meet him, but I think commentary will be great as well. Next up from Goalkeeping Showcase. Do you think Portugal have any possibility to win the Euro 2016 in any way? PS, love your vids, bruh. Thank you very much. The way they're playing, they're struggling, aren't they? At this point in time, they have 2 points. They drew against Iceland. They drew against Austria. And Iceland have taken 4 points. Sorry, not 4 points, 2 points as well. Hungary are on 4. If Ronaldo starts clicking... And I want to see Ronaldo do well. I really do. It's you know, a lot of people hate Ronaldo and they don't, you know, especially for a Messi fan and that. But I like to see Ronaldo do well. So if he can click it up a gear and start playing, not really playing, it's just scoring. I think yesterday or the other day he had like how many chances? He's had 22 strikes on goal this competition, or 22 attempts. He's yet to score a goal. The closest person to him is Gareth Bale with 11, and Bale scored 2. So yeah, if Ronaldo pulls his finger out. I don't think Portugal will win it, but they've certainly quarter-finals, I would say. Gabriel Quayek says, hey TTB, what are your thoughts on Brock Lesnar? He's a wrestler, for you guys that don't know. Returning to fight at the UFC 200 while still under contract at WWE. Please reply on your next Q&A video and chill. Well, I certainly will chill. It's interesting. Honestly, I didn't even know that he was returning to UFC. I don't know if he's just got bored of, you know, sort of the fake type wrestling. Although wrestling's pretty demanding, don't get me wrong, and he decided to go back to a bit of UFC action. But yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see how fit he is, if he's been working out still. Of course he's been working out, the guy's huge, but fitness-wise, MMA is totally different to WWE. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him in action again. I mean, he did alright when he first went in the UFC. I think he won the title for a little bit, so, you know, he's got that experience under his belt. Gerard S. He says, why do you play FIFA when you are more of a PES YouTuber? Because I enjoy playing both of them. And I like to cater to two crowds. I think, look, it's a football game. At the end of the day, if you're searching YouTube for football, really, why can't you enjoy watching PES and FIFA? Why do you have to be limited to just one or the other? It's like, you know, people that play racing games. You don't just have to play a Need for Speed. Why can't you play a Gran Turismo or Forza or something? You know, I like to do both. So yes, primarily I do a lot of PES because, as I said, I enjoy the gameplay, but I'll do FIFA as well because, you know, I enjoy a change of pace every now and then. He also says, why do you decide to stick with PES after all the shambles in 2014? Yeah, 2014 was a shambles. It was an absolute horrendous game that came out. But I stuck with it. I think I probably played most of that on PC with patches, and that got me through it. You know, if there's a problem with the game, always go and play it on PC, guys, because it'll be modded, it'll be sorted out probably. So yeah, that's how I got through it. But you know, I'm a long life PES fan, and I will always like PES and have that passion for it. If they have a crap year, I'm not one of these people that's going to say, right, that's it, we're off, we're not coming back. There we go. A little bit of loyalty there from me. And the final question here, although PES has good gameplay, do you think PES will continue to decline in the opinion of the general public since EA continue to lock out licenses? Yeah, I mean, it is an issue. It is an issue. EA are coming in now, and they are stealing all the licenses away from PES. You know, they're growing, they're growing, they're growing, and it's crazy. And there is talk that this year PES will not have the La Liga license, which is a bit of a shame. But you have to remember, PES has never been about licenses, especially back in the day. Now, I know it's changed now, and that's what everyone wants. But you can download these kits, you can download these emblems off websites like PES Universe, and go from there. Now, what Konami have to do, and they have to make sure that edit mode is substantial, that they have an obscene amount of you know, kits that you can import. Now, it was only 350 this year. They should more than that. It should be double that. They should be having thousands of kits you can import into a game. It's not demanding. You know, you only see 2 teams on the field at once. It's not like you're running around with 17, 18 teams with all different kits. No, it's just 2 teams. So I don't know why Konami can't have a lot of different multiple slots. And then we would sort that out ourselves. We would put all the kits in there. And the good thing about that is, if they're not licensed, I don't think Man United will be this year, we can now update Man United as much as we want. You know, you can put on custom kits for Manchester United if you want. You can put a 3rd kit, a 4th kit. You know, you can add things that you can't do with licensed teams. So, as much as it is a big slap in the face, they lose licenses. For me, personally, I'm not really bothered, because I will put them in the game myself. And with option files being announced as well, guys, on PS4, that is massive. PES Universe is going to be rocking it hard this year. So you guys will have a selection of kits just to bang, put in your game in probably about 10 minutes, and you're off and rolling. Anyway, that is all for today. Bit of a long video. I haven't got my contacts in, so I can't really see the time on the video. But we'll be back next week. We've got Euro content to come, Master League to come. If there's any more FIFA 17 gameplay videos, PES 17 shown, I'll have it out there. But until next time, take care.